I came out sort of black, pretty light skinned.
That's
You
got
know,
a
No
little
chocolate,
melanin
dark
on you, girl.
chocolate.
Got a little melanin on you.
Take me to the beach or to the pool every fucking day. I get black as fuck.
Oh man, yeah, I'm trying to go to the pool soon or the beach.
did it pop up yet? That's live.
Hell no.
For me,
Oh,
no,
I
not yet.
see. I see. Yeah, I see it now.
No, JK. Mine's just low.
You know what I find funny? That in 2019, like the highest form of praise is saying whatever praise you said just twice. You know?
What?
Oh, this shit don't slap, man. This shit slap.
Oh.
You know? They say whatever it is. They said whatever it is twice. You know that shit is wild. That's crazy. It's like you're not even really saying much. You just.
You ever seen Chicklet on Instagram?
Nah.
He's the one with him and like his girl, like they began to like stupid ass fights and she's mad aggressive.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
He was doing that to her. He's like, yo, like you mad. She was like, why you saying shit? Why you sound stupid?
Okay, but I need to know: are you mad or are you mad? Because if you mad, then we got a problem, all right?
No,
but
then
if you just
you
mad, then
mad.
it's like, all right, it's cool.
And then like the longer you hold the vow, you mad.
Mad. Yeah, it's just like.
Why are we like this, bro?
Oh shit!
God.
Are we black?
We've been black.
One second.
Oh, I didn't think
JK.
so. Oh shit!
I'm like in the middle of trying to share a watch party.
I got the chop, but it seemed like opera. I'm about to swoon a bitch.
That's not how you spell hour. Come on, Carrie.
Before we get black,
I'm ready to open up a can of worms here. Are you guys ready for this?
Hold on.
Oh, I can't.
go ahead, proceed.
Yeah, we can't say it. We're on the home screen.
KFC is better than Popeyes.
Yeah, that's tough.
You can get out right now.
KFC is all around better than Popeyes. The customer service at KFC is much better than Popeyes.
See, this is how I know.
You almost go to Popeyes to be disrespected.
See, this is how I know your young ass, unrefined palate doesn't understand the nuance that is Popeye's chicken.
¿Qué pasó?
Oh shit.
Oh.
Is it there yet?
It's no. Back to the desktop.
Oh, this is from last week. Wow.
I was wearing the same shirt last week. God damn it.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we're up now.
Okay, we're up.
Oh shit.
I don't like how we're not centered. Scoot over. There we go. That's better.
Folks anxiety.
Devin, you have anything you want to say to the dark hour people?
Oh.
Oh, right off the bat, huh?
Explain yourself.
All right, guys. Well, here we go.
A recap of last week's episode.
Last week, I made some outlandish claims about a fast food restaurant named Popeyes. I claimed that their food was not as good as KFC. I apologize deeply for my statements. They were outlandish, they were ridiculous, and they will not happen again. I've recently tried Popeyes again, and that chicken is elite. Okay?
He literally ate his words.
But I do, however, stand by the statement that the sides are trash. I went back again today to get the red beans and rice, as well as the what was it? It was the dirty rice, whatever. It just wasn't good. Okay. So when it comes to KFC sides, they have Popeyes beat. I'm standing by that. I think you all will agree. How's that?
You come out your face
Oh my God.
with the most sideways, disrespectful argument about it's called Cajun rice, first of all.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Cajun rice.
It is an elite side. You like coleslaw.
I
bro.
love
Like,
coleslaw.
Coleslaw
And that
is
we're not gonna
garbage.
slander me about that because coleslaw is good stuff.
garbage.
All right. I'm standing by that.
if you bring coleslaw to the cookout, they're going to laugh you out of the cookout.
I've done it many a times and no one has ever laughed me out. They've actually enjoyed it. There was
So
none left.
you surround yourself with like
There were no leftovers.
equally taste bud deficient people.
There can't be that many taste bud deficient people in the world. No, it doesn't work like that.
According to
Coleslaw
you.
is decent.
Unrefined palates, man.
Unrefined.
Unrefined. Hey, I'll give you the chicken, all right? That chicken was good. I might go back and get some more tomorrow.
They know the chicken's good. You're not coming with anything brand new right now. Like,
Hey, this is
we did
news to
said
me.
this.
This is news to me, all right? But like I said, I apologize for my claims. And
Marcus says coleslaw is the white man's creation to bring people like you to our
oh,
lives.
here we go, Marcus. Marcus, I'm gonna fight your ass. I'm sick of this man right here. He done put my face all over the fucking Colonel box and shit.
Saw
Man.
Wait, man, you asked for
just
it.
slandering my name over here, man.
You're
That's
slandering
some
your
bullshit.
own name. Let's just recap for the fans that weren't there from the very beginning last year. This man has started digging his hole with the whole ass eating thing, and then he don't know who Prince is,
Y'all can't prove that.
and then he over here talking about Popeyes or KFC's better than Popeyes, which he retracted, but it's like a backward ass fucking apology. And then before we went live, he was talking about Apple being better than Android / Samsung, whatever. Like
Apple
this
is better
guy,
than Android.
This guy is just all over the place. And for me to even be standing, like I'm sorry for my child even sitting next to you. Like some of the, I like you, I really do, but some of the shit you say is just.
All right, so boom, your child come to you.
Heinous.
Your child come to you and they say, "Hey, I want an iPhone. Can I get an iPhone?" You're not gonna get her an iPhone.
Like I depending on the age, I'm like, I mean, I guess if you want to be a fucking noob,
You got an iPhone right now. Let's all for the
because I can't
record,
afford to get a
she's got an
different
iPhone
phone
right now.
I was one of those people brainwashed, believing that Apple was a good company, and they're fucking not.
Apple is an elite company.
They're garbage.
Yeah.
And it took me so long to realize, like, you get the newest phone, and 2 weeks later, 2 more phones are on, and all of a sudden yours is like glitching and shit.
So
and it blows up.
If you haven't caught up to the game by now and figured it out, you just gotta wait. I mean, you gotta.
I gotta
You ain't
wait
got it-
to
you
get
ain't
a
got it by
nice new
now.
phone.
You ain't got it by now. You just ain't getting it. You know, go Apple.
All right, listen.
All
I
day
don't
and
have,
tomorrow.
I have other stuff to spend my money on than to get a phone that does the same shit my old one does with just one. And it took away the home button. It took out the fucking headphone jack.
Yeah,
like, what are
for
you
Face
doing?
ID.
What are you doing?
We're living in a
bro?
Bluetooth world. You gotta get ready
outta
to get
here.
lost,
Hell
baby.
no, until something runs out of batteries, and then next thing you know, your private conversation or illicit videos
Oh,
are broadcasted everywhere.
has that happened to you?
No.
That happened to me.
Oh, that's
See,
right.
people's
wasn't
news
good.
be getting out on Apple. They don't be getting out on Samsung.
He dicho.
All right. Okay.
Caso cerrado.
I'm gonna give y'all this. All right. I can't really explain what it is, but for whatever reason, Apple has their consumers hooked, where they want to go out and they want to get the new Apple product no matter what.
So y'all are Apple crackheads.
Listen, a little
I gotta
bit,
get,
a little bit.
I gotta get my new phone.
I'm not gonna front. A little bit, yeah. All right. For whatever reason, you know, you want that new Apple. So yo, that new Apple just dropped, dog. We gotta go get that. And that's just what it
Never.
is, man.
Not me.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not an idiot. I know Apple has sold me the same product multiple times. All right. But it's that new Apple, man.
That coleslaw got your brain.
Yeah, right.
Coleslaw been.
That coleslaw is just affecting your brain, your taste buds, everything.
Whatever, man. We ain't have to do that. Damn you, Marcus. Damn you,
To
man.
yourself. You did it to yourself.
Shout out to Mr. Disrespectful for the footage.
Yeah, really living up to his name. Fucking asshole.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, I am in the process of doing some rebranding, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last night I ordered a beer that was not Yingling.
Oh. Is
Yeah,
it
and
what
I
you're
actually
drinking
really,
now?
really like it. No, not Natterdays. That's just, that's whatever.
That's just for now.
That's just for now. I was actually trying to find it, but I couldn't find it in like a 6-pack. But Big Wave. Big Wave. I was fucking with that. It was real good.
Oh, Big Wave.
That'll be my go-to now.
I'm not a fan of Big Wave.
Why?
I don't know.
What has Big Wave done to you?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. When I tried it, I didn't like it. And that was like, God knows how long ago.
That's funny. I tried it like
Many
a
moons
few
ago.
months ago, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, but it's no Yingling.
You know what I don't like? I don't like High Life.
Oh, High Life is great.
I don't like it. I tried. I took a few sips and I'm like, cannot.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely an acquired taste. You gotta like really get used to High Life to like want High Life. But it's such a high ABV. You take two of those. I'm not take, but you drink two of those, and then you're feeling good. IPAs, man. You gotta love those IPAs.
Oh shit! I lost myself over here. Okay.
IPAs, man, they're good shit.
I don't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time I had an IPA.
They're just hella strong sometimes. Most of the time.
Honestly, I just be drinking like Bud Light. I'm too lazy to be getting different shit every time. Like, just give me a Bud Light, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I just hate Bud Light so much. So much.
What has Bud Light done to you?
Yeah, right?
It's been basic. It's always been basic. It's so
always
basic.
there for
It's
you.
such a go-to. I mean, yeah.
Disrespect.
I disrespect
So
Bud Light all
disrespectful.
day.
Disrespect, bro.
It's okay. Well, I'm not the one who's out here putting people's faces on chicken boxes, okay? All right? I didn't do it. I mind my business, man.
And then sometimes you just air out your business, and that's what gets you in these holes.
And I gotta
Devin.
take this slander for no good reason, really. It's honestly bullying at this point. You guys are
Nah, man, you're setting yourself up for it. You're like that weird kid that's like, you know, they know that the awkward kid that they know, like, oh, you know, if I do this kind of shit, you know, they're gonna make fun of me. But you know what? Fuck it. Starts running Naruto style down the hallway.
Oh my gosh.
A glutton for punishment.
There you
That's
go.
what you are.
For the record,
Masochist.
I'm a masochist.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. No way. And for once, I've never Naruto ran down a hall. And I've never done that before, okay? I didn't even watch anime growing up. I mean, it's cool, though. I fucks with anime, but I didn't watch it growing up. I never Naruto ran. That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Shit.
I watched Naruto growing up, but I did not Naruto run down the hallway.
Because you would have got tripped or like, you know.
Or the bullying would have doubled, and I was not
Yeah,
trying to
man.
add to it.
They coming for your ass.
Is that a deal breaker?
What?
Somebody Naruto running down the hallway?
That's just you asking for shit to happen.
I had a friend who did it. All right, I just kind of was like, all right, bro, you gonna do your thing? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna walk that way.
Because they gonna. He was still my dog, you know what I mean? But hey, all right, I got came to your eye while you doing that shit. You know, you kind of wild.
I would be friends with like, you know, the nerds of the school. And like, but I knew that, you know, other people weren't in my nerdy world. So I just kind of, for the most part, kept my shit to myself unless someone I know, like, you know, was in the same shit that I was. So when they started doing like just awkward, cringy shit, I just look at them like, I'm not participating in this. I'm going to start walking that way.
You're not going to get
me. And I refuse to be seen with you as you do these cringy shit. I'm sorry.
You know you wildin'. The kid that always wants to be first at lunch, so he runs full speed. Yeah, same fucking dude. You know, but like you combine that with him trying to get to lunch and he's, you know, got his arms straight back and he's going. Like,
you know what I saw?
You setting yourself up, cuz.
You know what I saw, like, right as I was, like, leaving high school? Kids wearing, like, animal tails, like fox tails or whatever, and ears and shit, pretending to be animals. I was like, is this the new shit? I can't wait to graduate, bro. These fucking Gen Z-ass kids. That's the terrible thing about being born in 95. We're like so close to these fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
That I'm trying so hard to be like, listen, I'm like a real 90s kid, bro. I'm like an old 95.
Yeah, I'm
not
from
like
the 90s.
Please don't group me up with these guys.
Those aren't me. That's not what I stand for. That's not.
That's not me, Poppy. That's not me.
Nah. No, that's not.
It's terrible. Like, you ever seen that meme where it's like there's 3 dragon heads, 2 look all serious and like the third one's like derpy looking? You ever seen that meme? And it's like,
was that word you used? Derpy?
Derpy look on his face.
Derp.
Derp. I like turtle.
Rabbits are cool.
I'm like the dragon in the middle where it's like, I wasn't born, like, I wasn't a teenager in the 90s. I was a child, but like, I know shit from like, you know, I know of life in the 90s. Please don't group me with these 2,000 kids. Like
That's not what it is, you know. I'm not that
me.
guy.
It's not me. I promise. I do not know how to run to be the first one in line. It was just tough in itself being like a black Spanish girl that listened to rock music and liked anime. That was such a goddamn stigma. If Jamie were here, he would vouch for me. They'd be like, "Oh, wait till you know white people shit." I'm like, can't I just like what I like? Like,
Yeah,
can't I just be me?
I always hated that shit, man.
I listen to Spanish music too, but you know this music's also cool.
I listen to a lot of different shit. You know, no one ever, you know, came at me like, oh, you know, why you listen to the white people shit? But I mean, fuck, music is music. It's not made for any one person, any one gender,
And yet you
anyone
don't
fucking,
know
you know.
Prince.
I was gonna say, except for Prince for you, right?
I knew that was. I should have.
You can't make a comment like music is music,
I should
and
have saw that one coming.
with your track record of not knowing Prince, you can't say that.
All right, yo, put me on, man. Come on, put me on to some Prince.
Put me up.
I've heard Purple
You
Rain.
need to be put on to Prince.
Oh my God! Everyone's got to be put on to something at some point.
If
Nobody
you-
just fucking knows, you know.
You go
Shit, somebody
on
once put me onto the Beatles. Does that, I mean, and I'm like, oh shit, who are these? Oh, they're the Beatles. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I
You
want
know
to
how
start listening to
long
them.
ago?
Come on, man.
At this, you go on Apple Music and look up Prince. They'll have an album of like Prince Essentials or some shit, where like his top like 30 songs would be on there.
You know
Or,
what?
or I don't know, greatest hits. Like, I mean,
Or
You know what?
yeah.
All right, that's my homework. I'll come back next week,
We finna
knowing
have-
all of Prince. Okay.
We finna have
put
Tess
you on.
finish the lyrics.
He ain't no fucking underground artist, man. What are you talking about?
What you know about
Everyone's
this
an
song?
underground artist to somebody.
False.
If that
Oh,
makes
you
sense.
are lying. Cause
If that makes
there
sense.
there are songs that came out years ago that I never heard of, and I'm not like, oh, this is a. It was just me living under a rock, and I never fucking heard the song.
If anything, you're underground.
Yeah, you're underground, under a rock, underground.
Here I am right now, above ground. What?
Only a physical manifestation of you.
That's crazy.
The actual you is like 80 feet down that way.
Oh, in hell.
That's how far down you are.
True.
If you don't know Prince, you must be in hell.
The third layer,
I
bro.
know
The third
of
layer.
Prince. I know of Prince. All right. I've heard Purple Rain more than once.
Just Purple Rain.
Yeah, I mean that's all that really matters when it comes to Prince, right?
Yeah, you could leave.
I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna go listen to Prince's greatest hits, and you know we're gonna come back. We're all gonna have a nice little sing along
We're all gonna have a nice sing
to
along.
Prince.
Well, change the subject real quick. I saw the story I think last week or not earlier this week because it's fucking Monday, but sometime last week I saw this and I wanted to bring it up because I thought it was pretty funny. But it was this Hawaiian dude that wore blackface to court.
Oh, nah.
Because he thought he was being treated, quote unquote, like a black man. And I'm just like, sir, you are Hawaiian. What did he even do? Hold on, let me tell you what he did. A vicious road rage attack wearing orange prison. Yep, it was a road rage thing he did, and like he was guilty, and he was like, oh well, I'm being treated like a black man, so I'm gonna show up to court in blackface to prove a point, and then hopefully he was still sentenced. You know, they're like, you did what you did. You're gonna get arrested.
What the fuck
But
did you
what
think you were
did-
gonna accomplish?
Yeah, what did you think? They're gonna feel sorry for you? Like, oh, we're treating you like a black guy? We're sorry. Shame on us.
If anything, you probably got more time because you did that.
Yeah, right? Nobody even felt sorry for you. They're probably just kind of like, that face like, look at this nigga. Yo, let's see this.
Y'all see this one?
Look at
Come
this.
on, man.
Look at this. Somebody come here and look at this. 30 years.
If you felt like you was being treated like a black man, you should know that wasn't gonna help. You're
You're being treated like a black man? Well, good luck to
Oh,
you.
you feel like
Because we haven't even figured out how to
you
get out
feel
of
like
it.
we treat you like a black man. Okay, we're gonna show you how we treat a black man. All right,
Someone should.
man. This motherfucker here.
How y'all feel about the Black Ariel, Black Little Mermaid?
I got no problems with it, man. You wanna know why? Because mermaids aren't real, and they don't have racists. So, you know, anybody can play Ariel, and that's okay.
I can't believe people actually made groups on Facebook
Oh yeah.
boycotting, like hashtag not my Ariel.
A lot of those are troll groups, though.
I hope so.
Nah, they're definitely troll groups.
I sure hope
I
so,
don't
because I'm
think
just
so.
like, how serious is this really?
I don't think so, because I saw a tweet on Twitter that said I joined one of those not my Ariel groups or whatever, and the first meme they saw was like a picture of the Little Mermaid or whatever, but like Ariel was black with dreads and on a watermelon or whatever, and it said not my Ariel, you know. So I don't think they're really troll groups. I think they're just undercover, not even undercover. They're just racists who are pissed about Ariel being black and finding a way to voice their racism.
It's probably a mix of trolls and people who like legitimately don't want Ariel to be black, but like they won't ever voice that shit in real life, so they just use social
So they're
media
gonna go online,
to
use
talk
social
about
media,
it.
create a bunch of offensive memes, and then share them in this secret group.
I'm not gonna lie, some of them were kind of funny. And I'm not gonna lie, some of them were kind of funny. Like there was one of Ariel Photoshop black, and she had a quote thing that said, "I can't swim," and I'm like, oops.
What I've loved is the recent memes like, keep playing, we're going to make this person black.
Oh yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Making everybody black.
Return of the Kang.
A movie about Obama with fucking Christian Bale playing Obama.
Nah, they took that shit and ran with it. I saw somebody made a black Hey Arnold.
I saw that
Hey
too.
I'm
Andre.
looking for that. I can't find it.
Hey Andre.
Hey Andre, yeah, that's what it was.
And everybody was black except for Phoebe. She was still white.
Me and my friends were talking about it, and they're like, well, why? They're talking about how like it's stupid and like it doesn't matter, like, because they were talking about how technically she should be, like, technically speaking, she should be white. And I'm like, why would she have to be white? And they're like, oh, because it's set in a place where there's like predominantly white people. And I'm like, but the story in itself,
Right.
like they don't actually say where they're at. They don't say, oh, we live in France or whatever. I don't think they do anyway.
I don't think so either.
But
I
even
mean,
if they did, she's a fucking fish.
yeah,
A
and
mermaid.
when you make that point, you know what I mean, that's a semi-valid point. I mean, when you bring in like the setting or whatever, if it was like in Europe or wherever the fuck, like that's kind of valid. But at the same time, you're talking about a fucking mermaid here. Like mermaids don't exist. They're not real. So they can't have a fucking race.
It's not like it's not like it's Mulan and then they went ahead and made Mulan like white or Asian or not Asian, sorry, Hispanic or whatever. Because
Yeah.
Mulan lives in China. She fought for like, I guess I forgot what they were. The Hans.
Yes,
The Huns, whatever.
Sure.
To defeat them or whatever,
I've
to
seen
save
Mulan.
China. So she has to be Chinese. They can't just make her fucking like blonde hair, blue eyes type shit because then it wouldn't be accurate.
Right.
Ariel doesn't fucking matter because she's a goddamn fish. Fucking Snow White, I don't think even matters because she's not a real fucking person. I don't.
Hey, Carrie Boo, says Marcia, an old KFC head ass over there. Listen here, all right, you just joined,
Hi,
okay, but I
Marcia.
issued my apology, all right? We're done with the KFC shit, okay? Fucking A, Stretch.
Look, man, if we're not done with her armpit thing, you're not done with like all 5 of your things, okay?
Oh my gosh. When will the slander cease?
We did this to you.
This
I'm
is
telling
a
you,
natter day, by the way.
You're the one that keeps digging yourself into these holes.
Yeah, keep that shovel
You
on
should
me, you know?
you should have already like installed a filter in your brain. Be like, if I say this, will they roast me for it?
Ain't no filter, bitch. Ain't
Clearly.
no filter. What am I
Clearly.
filter for, man? Fuck that. I'll speak now and think later.
All I'm saying is you lucky that Mike's at work and Jamie's somewhere lost in the Midwest.
Yeah,
Nah.
man. If
No,
Michael was here, bro, the whole podcast would just be roasting you.
Wow. I'd be the new Jamie. That's tough. I don't want to be the new Jamie.
Yep.
I don't want to get roasted.
You're the new Jamie.
I don't want to get roasted. I'm dark enough. Oh, God.
I mean, he could try and roast me, but there's a good chance I'll either cry because I'm fucking emotional, or just be like, bitch, and just throw the whole fucking table, my fucking pregnant ass.
Oh,
Yeah, shut up, kid. You don't know nothing. I know stuff. 2 plus 2 is 4. So I've heard.
Oh my gosh.
I'm retarded.
Oh shit. Yeah, I saw a meme today that made me think of you, Carrie.
Oh Lord. I'm scared.
It said, somebody sent this to me. I think it was Artist. Artist actually sent this to me. It said having a baby is basically like keeping cum as a pet.
Oh my god.
Look at his little tail. I'm going to keep you right here.
Yeah, I could just picture you like, oh, look at my little cumlet, you know? My little cumlet.
My mom will get so pissed if she hears me say that. Oh, look at my little cumlet. My what?
Imagine if we thought of it like that, you know, and they were like balloons when we did like gender reveals, you know. It's cum. It's cum.
It's just a clusterfuck of eggs and cum.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It's just cum.
It's just a sperm
It's just
cell.
some cum.
It's a clusterfuck of sperm cells.
It's just some sperm. It's a little sperm.
It's just 2 brothers. It's just 2 brothers.
Oh,
I
fuck,
saw
man.
I saw a meme that was like a mom speaking to like a new mom, and it was like, think of having a baby as trying to bathe, clothe, and cradle a cat. And they're like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, you're just exaggerating. And then the new mom has the kid. It's like, why didn't no one prepare me? And the mom's just like, meow, bitch.
Told your ass. Gotta get ready for shit like this, man.
Hey man, I'd rather have her here like freaking out at me, having to figure out how to shut her up. Because essentially that's what babies are. They're just like, something's wrong. I can't speak and tell you what's wrong. Everything's uncomfortable for me because I've never felt anything otherwise. So please help me. And I'm just like, all right, we can try this.
Right.
We'll see if this works. Is it your diaper? No? Okay, we'll try burping you.
It's like playing a big ass guessing game.
Yeah,
Until
essentially
they learn
is
to
what
talk.
it is. Then I hate when it's like stupid shit when they just want to hold something, but then they just let go and they're like, why is it that when I do this, it's not in my hand, mom? Like this makes me sad. I'm just like, why are you like this?
Oh man.
I'd rather deal with that than her fucking kicking me and shit all the goddamn time. Right on my fucking ribs. Children, fetuses are very selfish. I've
Oh, I
come to
bet.
realize that. They really
I
are.
bet. Man.
Kiddos.
Fucking kids.
Is that on a regular one?
I got time for that. I have no
yours.
idea. I don't think this shit's updated.
I don't know.
But whatever.
Yeah, some of them are coming through.
Leave the armpit shit alone. Nah, man. I'm gonna talk about this shit forever. Since, you know, I gotta be Mr. KFC.
You're Mr. KFC. You're Mr. Eat Ass.
I
Mr.
never ate ass.
Apple.
You can't, no one can prove that. Okay. But go on.
I think we have proof, technically.
There's no proof.
Yeah, there is.
There's
Don't we
no
have that one
proof.
clip
There's no clips. There's no footage.
of the...
It's around.
It's around.
It's
One day we'll bring it up. Because you never actually like verbally
Yeah,
said
all
yes. You never verbally said yes, I eat ass.
All right. So
But
why
your
why we doing this?
But your face was just kind of like, oh, you don't eat ass? No. And it's just like, no. And you're like,
Nah, that's not
like
how it
I
went.
eat ass, but okay, I'll just be quiet over here.
That's
Like,
not how it
That's
went.
how you write it yourself out. You forget black people are we express a lot with our faces. So the faces you made, just kind of like, well, I eat ass, so I'll just.
Dabble,
That's
you know.
no. See, that's the thing with something like that, eating ass. It's not. You don't dabble. All right, you either are all in or you fucking aren't.
And you would know, right?
I
'Cause
wouldn't
you
know.
were in.
I wouldn't. I. It's just what I've heard from girls that I've talked to, and they. Get out of here, Cardi.
Whose side are you on? Exactly. See, Marcus says, but he didn't say no.
So wait a minute now. If you don't say no, it means yes. All right, I got a curveball for you, Marcus. Rape.
Oh God, he pulled a Jamie.
Yeah, why?
How about that, Marcus? Yeah, she never said no, but did she say yes, Marcus? That's rape, sir.
No.
We're out of here, buddy. Get out of
No.
here. Fuck that, man. Not a no does not equal yes. Okay?
I knew you were gonna go there.
We really gotta find this clip.
Yo, you know what? You can run the clip, all right? Because I never said that. I never said that.
I am.
That's not what was said.
I'm at a loss for words.
Shit. But like, if you want to chill out on finding the clip, that's cool too. We don't need to.
No,
we don't
we
need to bring
finna
this
find
up.
it now.
This
We
is
finna find
this is
it.
like old news.
Actually, I'm pretty sure
I
that
said, why would you bring rape into this?
exactly. Why would you pulled a Jamie? You don't remember what happened that one time?
Because it's the same concept, all right?
No, it's
Absolutely
not.
not.
It is totally the same
You see
concept.
what we talk about with the shovels? You digging yourself in a deeper hole. This is what I'm talking about, Devin.
Oh
I can't
my
help
God.
you if you keep digging yourself into a hole.
Yo, listen, all right? Why would you bring
I can't stand you, bro. I can't help you if you don't help yourself,
All
man.
right, so boom.
Jesus, fix it.
You're about to get it on, okay? All right? She she never says no, all right? But she also never gives you consent, okay? What is that? The fuck is that? She didn't say this was okay, but here you are, thrusting away. For shame, for shame.
I hate you, Devin. Eating ass and rape is not in the same category.
I think it is, okay?
It's not. Nowhere near. That's like,
Okay, so boom. All right. I guarantee you, okay, any guy who does eat ass, I'm not one of them, but any guy who does eat ass, he never asks the girl, hey, you mind if I eat your ass? He never says that, all right? Nobody does that, okay? That's something I imagine that you just go for, and then you deal
So you're
with her
just
reaction
going down
later.
there all willy nilly?
Who? People who eat ass, I think they are going down there all willy-nilly. I think they are.
that is a shame because it should be something discussed. Like, hey,
It should
do you
be
like
discussed.
getting your ass ate? Because then
Very-
you, 'cause
very
then you have
true.
a situation like mine where he just went to town, and I'm just like,
Exactly, right?
I
That's
feel
not
like a
consent.
cat, like,
She didn't
what
want
is
that.
he doing?
She didn't want your tongue there. Come on, man. It's the same shit. Y'all bugging.
I hate y'all. I hate you.
It takes two to do it. Very true, Marcus. Very true. But the key word here is consent, okay? Does she want you?
Stop trying to change.
He's trying to justify it is what's happening here.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
No.
I'm gonna say no, but
Oh, we found it.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hey, chill out, yo. What you doing?
Hold up.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, she sent it
got
to the
it?
group chat. Oh, fuck.
some breaking news here.
Breaking news. Is that what we're calling it? This is old news. No, this is like
Should we call it cracking news?
this.
Yeah, you know it, dog.
Yeah, you know it, dog. Yo, this doesn't prove anything though. Okay? Because, like I said, I mean, this could be fabricated.
Stand by for video.
Yo, this might have been me and Jamie's first podcast together. Like this might have been my first podcast ever. All right, where I mean, you just talking and you listen. If my dick is out and she doesn't say no, then she is all for it. Oh my God, Marcus. Now that's digging a hole right there. No.
What did he say?
Listen, if my dick is out and she doesn't say no, then she is all for it.
If she is physically acting upon it willingly, yes. If you are like holding the bitch down and forcing her mouth open and shoving your dick in there, no. You still get some sort of consent, physical or verbal?
Yeah, that's unclear, Marcus. We'll discuss that later. Please stay tuned for this fabricated footage of me that they're about to present. I would just like to put out a full disclaimer one more time. I do not now or have I ever eaten ass, and I can't stress that enough.
I swear to God, one of these days I'm just gonna run into a chick and she's gonna tell me, "Oh, you know Devin?" I'll be like, "Yeah." "Oh, he ate my ass once," and I'll be like, "Well, bitch, guess where you're invited?"
Nope.
You're invited to the dark hour.
Nope, because I've never done that. So you're not gonna run into a bitch that is going to just say that, just like.
It's a small world.
Wait, what's the topic I just got here?
We're talking about this guy who eats ass.
I don't eat ass.
He admitted it.
I never admitted it.
Now he's retracting the statement.
I never admitted
We're trying
it.
to get the video evidence up of him essentially.
They think they have a confession on tape. Yeah, right. Okay, because who just admits that? All right, no. Okay? I've
Look,
never
man,
eaten ass.
We're not saying.
Never once
I mean,
in my
if you
life.
like eating ass, that's your prerogative. Like you do with that what you may.
If I liked eating ass, I would proudly say I eat ass. However, I don't.
The
So-
reason why you're denying it now is because we all ragged on you for it ever so briefly, but it went this far just because you keep denying it. And it's like, look, bro.
Listen, I got no problem admitting when I'm wrong. I got no problem, owning my shit. Okay? I've never eaten ass. Based on your, come on, Charles. Charles, whose side are you on here? I thought we were cool. Listen, you're late as well, Charles, but I admitted in the beginning of this podcast that I was wrong about my claims about Popeyes. Popeyes is actually better than KFC when it comes to chicken. KFC still has them beat with the sides, and I'm standing by that.
I was joking, okay?
It's okay. Welcome to the party, Charles. Welcome to the party. I don't have service near KFC. That's valid. Stretch, you got this footage? Probably not, right? Because it doesn't exist.
No, we're working on it.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
It is from we used to do stuff at a different place, so we're kind of working out the
right.
kicks of that.
Back in the day. Yeah, okay. I remember that. It was at a cool little venue. Anyway, so in other news, anything else you want to talk about, Carrie, while we, anything else at all? You're still pregnant, right?
Unfortunately. Still fucking pregnant.
Oh, man.
Next week, I make 30 weeks, and then I have 10 weeks, give or take, before I give birth, and I just want her out of me.
Oh,
This
shit.
is bullshit, and I'm over it.
This anticipation is killing me.
I have, while we get this video up, to all my nerds out here, I finished, first off, I think Hulu fucks with me, because I was watching Attack on Titan, this anime, and from my understanding, it ended in a filler episode, and I was just like, fuck, now I gotta wait a whole year to find out what happens. But then out of nowhere, there were 3 fucking episodes, all with packs full of details and information about this anime that I never saw, that I missed out on. So I watched them, and it was so good that I started reading the manga, and there's 119 episodes. I was in chapter 90 something, and I'm almost done with it.
Damn.
And I started yesterday. And it is
That shit
so
must be
good. I wish Jamie was here so I can nerd out and be like, look, dude, did you see the last episode?
Chances of you having a Virgo baby?
She's doing the 29th, so she might be a Virgo or a Libra, I think it is. One of those two.
Can I just say real quick, I don't think that fucking signs mean anything. I think all that shit is bullshit. Is this another hole I'm gonna dig myself into?
I know. I don't actually believe in it, but I just think it's entertaining to read it and be like, oh, haha, today I actually did run into, I don't know, was happy today because it's.
Yeah, she's having a girl.
Yes, I am.
No, but I've had girls, I met a girl or whatever, and she's like, oh, what's your sign? And I'm like, here we go. You're one of those bitches. All right, I'm a Capricorn. She's like, oh no. My ex was a Capricorn, and we just had the worst relationship ever, and I will never deal with a Capricorn man again. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And I'm like,
What a cunt.
are you kidding me? You had one bad experience with someone born around the same vicinity of me, the same time as me, and like that's just automatically a red flag. I don't get that shit.
He said people just need something to believe in other than God, which is okay.
That's okay. Just
We
don't
just
fucking.
ain't one of them. It's the same thing with vegans. Y'all are allowed to be vegans and not eat animal-based products if you like, but I bet you start eating a steak.
Yeah.
And ain't shit you can tell me about it.
Real
Steak
talk.
fucked in cheese. I'm just kidding.
Right now, we do have the video.
Oh, okay.
It's
Let's
about
see if
ready.
this actual video actually exists, because I don't think it does. I think you guys are all
It's
bullshit.
completely, absolutely exists.
I don't think it does, but okay, carry on.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
there's very few things that you can really do with titties.
Right, but I mean, there's things that you can do with ass that you should not do.
Such as, what should you not do with ass?
Stretch, do you want to help him out? I think
What
he has,
should you
he
not do
definitely
with
has
ass?
not tuned in. We need to call artists on here. We need to call. There's certain lines.
Y'all talk about eating ass, huh? I can tell. Y'all talk about eating ass, huh?
You just shouldn't cross that line. You just should not. There's no reason to do that. Have you ever done it? Yo, he's getting quiet. Yo, what is
You
this?
see?
Oh my God. Yo.
You just
Woo!
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's not a confession.
So what are you gonna say?
I
to that,
never
man?
said it. I never said that I did that.
What? But did you see your face?
What does my face have to do with anything? This is all
Sir,
entertainment.
you are black. You should know
This is
damn well
all
what the face has to do with it.
entertainment. I'm here to entertain you motherfuckers. All right? Okay? So maybe I just thought, hey, you know, it'd be, you know, whatever. I don't know. For entertainment purposes.
Caught. But definite denial.
Listen, all right. For entertainment purposes, okay. I was entertaining you. Definitely a confession called out. No, not even.
That's exactly
You
what
were
that
entertaining her, right? You were entertaining her.
I mean, come on. Listen, if you guys come across a girl, okay, because that proves nothing, all right? That's just me making faces on camera, okay? What do you fucking do, all right? If you guys find
Nervous
a girl
nervous chuckle.
who I've been with, who can confirm that I ate her ass, all right, then I will put this to rest. I will publicly admit that I ate it, but I don't because I didn't happen, okay?
Just because you don't actively do it today does not mean you haven't done it prior to that
It's just
that podcast. And like I
If
said,
you're someone who
it's
eats ass,
okay. It's
you-
okay. Just stop denying it.
Why are you
What is-
struggling? I'm not struggling to speak, Marcus.
Jerry does it. He SpongeBob you, bro.
This is
No,
bogus.
Devin.
This is some bull.
Devin.
This is some bull, man.
It's not looking good for you, bro.
Oh,
That hole just got like 10 feet deeper, bro.
it looks fine to me. Okay, I didn't do
Hello.
anything wrong.
Are you okay down there? Do you need provisions?
Everything's fine.
Where's Mike and Jay?
Everything is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
This is fine.
All right, guys. I don't eat ass. I've never eaten ass. I will never eat ass.
So he says.
Okay.
So he says. So he just refuses to cooperate with the people.
Now, I mean, I'm not gonna cooperate with this. Right? No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Look, okay.
I mean, you do need to explain yourself.
I mean, what do I need to explain?
You gonna sit here and tell me that obvious face? You do that? You even looked away and everything, bro. You Looney Tuned it. You looked away.
Okay, if
All
I-
you needed
if I-
to do was whistle.
If I recall correctly, I believe there was a game on at that point in time when we were doing that podcast.
Shut.
And we were at a bar that has a big ass projection screen right next to where we were recording. And I looked to the side and I was like, oh shit. That team is up by 20 or whatever. You know, I wasn't looking away to fucking, you know, avoid the question. All right. I just say, look, okay.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing a whole lot of bullshit excuses. That's what I'm hearing. So we'll just leave it at Devin still in denial. He's one of them people, like if you're in court and you just really don't want to be guilty for it, you just stick to your lie.
You think
even
that?
Though evidence,
wait. Okay.
Even though there's evidence, much like R. Kelly, there was evidence everywhere, but he still didn't do it. So you know what?
Serious question.
KD.
You think that would hold up in the court of law?
Yeah.
You think that would hold up as a confession in a court of law?
Can this be a
Hell no.
That should be a new like
Hell
TD
no.
podcast, TD Court, and we're going to decipher shit like
Well,
this.
we could use this chat as a jury of your peers
There you
and
go.
see what they say.
They're all
If you'd like.
against me.
If you'd like.
They're all against me. Yo, if you're watching this right now and you believe that I have eaten ass, comment guilty. If you believe that I haven't, comment not guilty. Please comment not guilty, okay? Because I didn't fucking do this, all right?
I'm here so
bullshit.
I don't get fined.
You can't bring this into court. They wouldn't care.
If the court had time for shit like this.
If the court had time for shit like this.
It
I mean, we
definitely
could
would.
hold this in drunk court. I'm about it.
What is drunk court? Guilty. Motherfucker. Okay. Come on, man.
Motherfucker.
Look.
Should be a new thing.
What is drunk court? Are we doing drunk court? Is that a thing?
Apparently, I
Yeah,
mean,
this is now a thing.
Billy, what the fuck, Billy? You just got here.
That's okay. He can go back and watch the evidence. Look,
I am
guilty.
innocent.
1, 2, 3 guilties.
the drunk court has spoken.
I am innocent. Oh,
Where's
this
my
is bullshit.
Clan, clan, he dicho. Caso cerrado.
Pinche cabrón.
Torrance Sloth just posted in the group, guilty Devin McDuffie.
Guilty.
This is bullshit. I'm going away swinging. I'm gonna file an appeal.
I don't know, man. That's pretty damning evidence.
I don't think it is, man. Damning evidence would be like me on that tape looking in the camera and saying, I confess, I did this.
But
all
you
right?
didn't have to say it. Your face said it all, and you're not gonna sit here and tell me that.
Speculation.
Yo, bruh, you gonna sit here and tell me as a black man growing up in a black family that faces don't mean shit. When you go up to your mama and she's clearly on the phone and you're like, hey mama, and she goes, what does that mean? Nigga, don't fucking talk to me. I'm on the phone. You don't see me on the phone? Go somewhere.
That's valid. That's very valid. But I didn't do this, y'all. You gotta forgive me. You gotta believe me. I didn't do this.
Y'all killing me with this
I
shit.
didn't do this shit, man. Come on, man. Hey, is that camera on me? Use your common sense, okay?
I'm just the guy that loves all answers.
I didn't do this shit, man. Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging.
Well, the monitor turned off.
All right, man. This is bullshit.
So basically, you're guilty of the ass thing.
I guess I'm guilty until proven innocent, huh?
And I mean,
Shit.
you did your time and you redeemed yourself with the Popeyes thing. I mean, you're still sort of like not at this point, bro. You're in the meeting, but you're not part of the meeting.
Damn, that's crazy.
So like you're allowed to be in the room where the meeting's taking place, but you're like sitting off somewhere else, like over there with your own little table.
I want to say
The eyes are killing me.
this is bullshit. I think the eyes are killing me.
Y'all killing me with this shit. I just said I provide for my family, but I can't do it.
I just think
You sounded R. Kelly-esque in your explanation of this.
say what?
You sounded R. Kelly-esque with your explanation of this.
Oh my God.
You was looking at the camera like that.
Exactly. All this evidence, and he's still saying, you can't prove that was me. Yes, this is R. Kelly. You want my social security number? Sure.
All this evidence. This one 15-second clip of me looking away when asked a weird question because I was looking at the game.
Whatever. What did Marcus say? Let's go back.
This don't mean shit.
He said, there's nothing startling or entertaining about a game if you're up by 20.
Nah.
Facts.
Bullshit, man. Bullshit. You in the fucking, I don't know, NBA Finals or some shit.
It was not the NBA Finals.
It wasn't, but
Wow,
example.
look, you don't even
Example.
have an alibi, bro. You don't even know.
Just an example.
You don't even
Just
know.
an example. All right. If you're in the NBA Finals and either, this game fucking 7, all right, and then it's been hard fought the whole fucking time, and then boom, the other team is up by 20. It's like, oh shit, didn't see that coming. That's startling. That's crazy. They gonna come back? I wonder. That would make you want to look away, man. I'm just saying. There are situations where if you're up by 20, I'm not paying attention. Well, that's you, Charles. I want to see a comeback, okay?
I want to say at the time, there wasn't a basketball season going on.
It might have been football season.
No, football.
I feel like there was a game on.
like, just starting, and we were doing it on a Wednesday, so there would be no football.
Wow. Preseason? No.
There's no football on
See
Wednesday.
what that face you just did? Please tell me you're right.
Hard fought, but up by 20. Come on, son. Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen.
At this point, from now on, just like really think things before you say it. Because you think you're like, I'm just going to kind of stir the pot, and what you end up doing is just tipping the whole damn pot over. And now, then you get mad when everyone's like, God damn it, bro, like we're all hungry and shit. You just spill the, you see what I mean? Like you set yourself up for this. You do it to yourself.
Sorry.
I mean, don't say something. You're the
Well,
one going through it. I'm not the one catching heat for this.
I'm cooling, man. I'm not even hot right now. I ain't no heat on this side because I know what I didn't do. Okay? And that's eat some ass. All right?
Speaking like a guilty man.
So, I know y'all found me guilty here tonight. However, I'm not. All right?
I don't care what the drunk court says.
You're going to need a definitive statement from me or someone I have dealt with.
New follower on Twitch.
You're going to need a definitive, hey, shout out to, who that is?
Yeah, Icon. He's Conor Moore.
All right, boom. Shout out to you. But you're going to need a definitive statement from me or a woman I've dealt with in the past stating that
You underestimate, bro. Wait till I am able to go back to the bar. It'll just one day out of nowhere, it's just gonna happen and be like, yeah, oh, you know Devin, yeah, or I'm just gonna randomly add her on Facebook or some shit. Oh, you have Devin as a mutual friend, yeah, he ate my ass, and I'll be like, well, ain't that a motherfucking quinky dinky? I need to invite you somewhere. Let's go. It's called a mothership. And I'll be like, guess who I found, Devin?
See, and this is the problem with that, all right? Y'all, you think that I'm just out here, if I was doing this, okay, you would think that I'm just out here doing it all willy-nilly.
Yes.
Okay, and hell no.
Pretty much,
all right?
yeah.
No, that's just not the case.
And
all right?
And even if you think, oh, they'll never know because this girl moved out of Florida. How many people take vacations to Florida, huh? We have Disney, we got beaches, we have the Florida man, the Florida woman. People want to come down and see what the fuck that's about.
Listen.
We got the downtown bunny.
We got drunks all over the country.
Yeah, we'll find out. If I don't find out, Chelsea will or Marcia will. Somebody will. Some girl will because girls.
That's
we
a
like that.
That's a valid point. You're not gonna hit the bar to your kids at least one unless you don't breastfeed.
You ain't gonna hit about your kids.
But point here is y'all not gonna find nobody who
A
can
year,
say
2
this.
years, I'll still find her. It don't matter.
Oh, you a drunk in Jersey? Okay, shout out to Jersey. All right, I bet.
From Patterson. That's what homie from. We went to middle school together.
Mm-hmm.
Middle school.
Okay, cool. But nah,
He can vouch for me. I did not Naruto run down the hallway.
you sure?
I was the one wearing the trip pants.
Because if she did,
the
please
fucking-
let me know. I need some ammo against her. He got nervous when he said that.
Middle school, yeah. I was the one with the trip pants, fucking straightening the hair all the time.
I ain't never done no shit like that. All right. I can't stress it enough.
Now, here's the thing. You're in consistent denial right now. But let's say we do find a person. It's going to make it look even worse.
You're not going to find a person because I didn't do it. So I'm not
keep
worried
saying
about
that.
that. You're not going to find a person because I didn't do it.
But she was the weird one that did wear the weird clothes. See, I admit to that.
That's okay. Everybody wore some weird clothes when they were younger.
Especially back then when them fucking...
Me
Jesus Christ.
and my boys, we used to come to school every Friday with our pants on backwards, trying to do the whole,
Oh.
like, you know what I mean? We tried to bring that shit back. It failed immensely, you know. Nobody was with it.
No.
And then for
I
a while,
remember it.
I tried to bring yo-yos back. I came to school, you know, I was cool as shit walking down the hall with a yo-yo, you know what I mean? I was like,
In
yeah,
middle
man,
school-
everybody gonna get a yo-yo, boy. Nah, nobody was with that shit.
In middle
fuck
school,
it,
I
take
saw
it
this shit in an anime.
Crisscross, yep, hell yeah.
I saw this in one of the anime. Someone fucking... Actually, I'm pretty sure it was Yu-Gi-Oh! If I'm not mistaken. One of the Yu-Gi-Ohs. They wore two
That's that
belts.
shit.
Don't know why, but they wore
did?
two belts. Yeah. And then I thought that looked so cool that I made my mom... Well, I made her, but you know, I begged her to buy me a whole nother belt, even though I had a perfectly good one at home, just so I could wear two belts. And I think one person was like, "Why are you wearing two belts?" I was like, "Did you buy it? No.
Yeah,
Mind your business."
Well, why the fuck you worried about my belt, man?
Mind your
Come on.
business. I'm just wearing
Get
two
outta
belts.
here.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself one day, like, he said I was a yo-yo guy too, but in high school. I think it was like 9th grade. But I was like, yo, Dwayne, you know who would have
Yeah.
wanted someone with two belts?
Who wanted someone with two belts? I want to know.
One of our friends, we were playing football with him, and he broke his belt. And so he asked one of the guys if he had an extra belt. He was like, "Nah, man, I just wore one a day." He asked if he had an extra belt on him. Like, we walked there, like...
Oh. Someone...
He's like, "Nah, man, I only wore one."
Typically only wear one belt.
Shit, if you'd have called
Most
me...
normal people wear two, but
Shit.
you know there's that weird bitch Carrie over there that she has two.
Damn, if you would have called me yesterday, I might have had one on me, but damn, dog, I only brought the one today. Yo, that's comedy.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Can you
shit.
imagine, hey, you got an extra belt? No, nigga ain't got no goddamn extra belt. The
Oh.
fuck? You better...
And like, again, we weren't close to our houses. So
It's not like, oh, before we like go off, can we stop back in your house? No.
no,
nigga, like,
we're in the middle of a football field.
Nah, I just got the one, dog. My bad. Yo, that's mad funny.
Stupid. Oh God.
Hey, somebody gave us money on PayPal.
Ayo.
Nice. Noise.
Noise.
I can't stop saying that.
Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Making this a
Y'all
great
are funny,
edition of
bro.
the Dark Hour.
This has been a very funny, entertaining dark hour.
Any final thoughts, Carrie?
Final thoughts. How your belt just
How your
break
belt
though?
just break?
You'd have to ask him that, man.
Yo, I saw a meme the other day that was like, man, how y'all motherfuckers go around with broken bones and shit? How your own bones fold on you? Like I've never broken a bone, but like I can't imagine that shit just fucking fold on your ass. You know? Ooh,
I don't know
shit.
how I'd react if I haven't broken a bone either. I mean, technically, when I told this story so many times, when my mom accidentally cut my thumb in half, she technically cut
Abuse.
the bone too.
Abuse.
It was to be fair.
Mild abuse.
To be fair.
That's mild?
She was cooking and I was annoying her, begging her to cut a bruise off my banana because I was a little bitch and I couldn't just eat it. So
That was the response?
So she cut your finger off.
She didn't have to cut my finger off. But
Drastic,
It
but
got
okay.
the point across. I did not bother her while cooking again. She didn't mean to do it. She just swung without looking and cut it.
Oh, reckless. What?
Yeah. But it was the first time I had morphine and anesthesia, and that was pretty fucking great.
Oh my
Legalized
God.
drugs.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't too bad. It didn't. You ever like hit your finger at the edge of the table, and like your finger just kind of feels warm for a second? That's what it felt like. I was just like, she was freaking out, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And I didn't start crying until after the paramedics got there, and they took this towel off my hand, and I was like, hey, my thumbs didn't have like cut directly forward. I have a little boob on there and everything.
Oh shit. Yeah, you do. What the fuck? Right there at the top.
Yep.
Yo, I did the same fucking thing. I was like high as shit, opening some chicken. I was like taking it and I was like, sis that bitch.
See, but you did it to
right the
yourself.
fuck up.
My
I did it to
mom did
myself.
this.
Yeah. I was high as shit, boy.
I am very surprised that no one called DCF on us. Like, I'm pretty sure the nurse asked me like 2 or 3 times, like, what happened? And I'm just like, it was an accident. I know the rumors that Spanish moms be crazy,
That's
but
all I'm saying.
I promise you.
She didn't mean to, okay? And I'm not mad at her for it.
Just mild abuse.
Mild abuse.
Very
just
mild.
Sprinkle of abuse.
Very
So
first
I
time.
didn't grow up to be a little bitch.
Hey, true that. True that.
But technically, the tip of the bone in my thumb was broken, and because she was cutting chicken, they had to take out my nail and pull my finger apart and wash the bone, put the shit back together, and stitch it up. I spent like 3 or 4 days in the hospital.
Yeah, you know
That's
what's
how I
crazy?
started my summer.
You know what's crazy? Like I thought it wasn't that bad, you know. So I just kind of wrapped that bitch up, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep this bitch off. You know what I mean? Slept the bitch off, and I was like, oh shit, this shit's still wide open. The next day, I was like, all right, I gotta go to the hospital.
Was that the one where they were like, why
I gotta
didn't
go to
you
the
come
hospital.
here?
Huh?
Is that the story where they were like, oh, why didn't you come right away?
Yeah.
And like, that's why it healed that way?
And I was like, nah, it healed. I mean, they were like, yo, you needed stitches. And I was like, oh shit, that's tough. I was like, damn, man. They were like, you should have came yesterday. And I was like, yeah, probably.
Should've.
I mean, why didn't you? And I was like,
I ain't got insurance, bro.
I
Like,
ain't,
I'm
nah,
a
man, I ain't got no
like,
insurance. Nah, I ain't want to come today if we being honest. You know, fuck that. But I came. Yo, and these hospitals are fucked up, dog. I was there for like 30 minutes. All right. They wrapped this bitch up, gave me some antibiotics, $700. Nigga. I was there for 30 minutes. $700.
Yeah.
They didn't even stitch me up. They put a Band-Aid on it, dog. $700. They said, you got to wait for it to heal. I was like,
in response to Spanish Mom being crazy, he said, I mean, they are crazy. I expect Carrie to be full wild. I might. It depends. Depends on my kid.
Yo.
If she's as wild as she is, like when she, actively kicking, she might be a wild ass kid. And I'll like turn to her and be like, please, like, I'm gonna pull a 2007 Britney Spears. If you don't get out my face, please just go take a nap.
Speaking of that, have you been practicing your throwing? You know,
My
You
chonka
gonna
throwing,
throw that
hell
shit,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I curve it like wanted.
Ooh, she ready. She ready for motherhood.
Blah. I'm trying to master the look when they start be like, I want candy. You trying to taste the melanated part of my hand, bitch? Cause,
Yeah, you know my mom mastered like real
Karate
quick
chop.
the count. You know,
Oh,
and I
one.
never fucking understood that shit, but I was scared as fuck. 1,
you didn't even want to get to 3.
2, shit. I think she got the 3 one time, and then, and after that, never again. I was like, oh shit, she counting. I better stop. Yo, our moms was really conditioning us. That's crazy.
The
Like,
horrible part
don't
is
act
that,
like that.
The horrible part is that, like, I remember, like, me growing up, I wasn't like a real curious, wild kid to the point to where
You know, she on with the dartboard and the chocolate.
I put like a picture photo of someone else's kid on the dartboard. Cha! I have a whole fucking belt. Rip him up in the back.
Oh, she can rip her belt off in like one foul swoop. She ready, boy.
Someone rips the belt off my hand and I just grab a wooden spoon out of nowhere and a fucking spatula.
Beat
Wah!
that ass. Have you heard about the
whole
ice
kitchen.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Swallow cum debate?
I swallow.
I swallow cum debate.
Oh.
Oh,
Got him.
yeah, okay. All right. Well, we're done here. Thank you for that.
In fairness, Mr. Or Mrs. K Goko,
Okay, Goko
I should have, and I wouldn't be in this situation.
said, got him. Got him. Yeah, y'all got us good on that one. All right. Yo, tune in next week for the Dark Hour. We out of here, man.
We'll see you next week.
Yo, Hot Pot?
Hot pot.
I don't know. I had some sushi earlier. I don't know if I could deal.
Oh!
It's all good. I'm going to social either way. Fuck that.
Damn, now I want loaded taters.
Let's go.
Get loaded taters.
Let's fucking get it.
Let's go get loaded taters.
All right.
Oh, we found it!
Hey, Andre. All right, we out.
All right, now we out. We'll see you guys. Tune in next week. Woo, 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 blah, blah.